great afternoon. Well, not quite afternoon, still morning. So I want to look and see what can the cards tell me about the Trump donation scam. Okay, so what they had done was people donate, and to the Trump Repugly Ugly when he was running, okay? And they would go to give a donation, and what would happen was they had boxes checked, and they would say that if you didn't uncheck that box, they would put you in for a monthly donation. And then they amped it up to every 2 weeks, then they amped it up to every week. So when they thought they were giving like a one-time $200 donation, they'd look at their bank account and they had $800 taken out monthly, okay? And this happened to a ton of people. They said they did give money back when they asked for it. After you find out, you look at your thing and all of a sudden you see all this money being taken out, and they had to track it down. If they tracked it down, then they said they were refunding it, but how many people didn't get refunded? So I want to look and see what's behind this. Okay. Well, this was a path they had chosen. This is something that they chose to do. This is the Repugly Uglies, all about the money. So we could just take this money from these people, no problem, okay? And this is what I don't like about some of those things. You get the things on Facebook too, and they say, oh, fill this out or sign this, so that we can have it. And then you get to the end of it and it requires a donation, or else they don't send it. Those things make me so angry, okay? Now I did give a donation to the Democratic thing this last year, but then you give a one-time donation, and then every week, every day, you keep getting this thing, give, and it's endless. So I said, I'm not giving anymore because I don't want to continue. You feel like it's harassment. You feel like it's a harassment because it continues and continues and continues. Okay. So the conscious thoughts about this was something they worked on, that, they did it knowingly. Okay. Subconscious thoughts. Yeah, it's wrong. They know it's wrong. Okay. But again, they did it anyway. This is a thing we're going to get, because, Trump is a grifter. He is a grifter. He will take every penny you have and not look back. It's only when he gets caught and they know it's going to shed a really bad light that they're doing this, that they finally ante some of the money back up. Okay? Past, yeah, this has caused, they took the money too because they were losing in the polls. They wanted to put out a lot more commercials and other things. So they said, yeah, this is a way we can get money. Do it. Go for it. Okay? Short-term outcome, yeah, this has caused a lot of problems and a lot of strife, and a lot of, people are not happy about it. Basically, you've tried to make fools of us, okay? For your greed for money, you've tried to make fools of us. We are not happy. We want this money refunded, okay? Okay, so the way they see themselves as, this was a way, again, to put out there to get money. This is an energy, this is a step they took. This is an action they took to get money, okay? Knowingly. How people are seeing it, that this was the devilish action, and they're waiting for their ship to come in, So again, we'll just go ahead and take your money. Hopes and fears. The hope was a way, again, to move things forward, get money. The fear is, because they were having a lack of money. And so this was preying on them. Outcome. Okay, now they're offering things back. Now they are, when people are complaining, they're having to give it back. Okay, so above it all, this is a re-evaluating the actions and things, and the foundation is that this, because of their actions, people are not being so trusting of them anymore. Now that they've gotten caught in this, they're going to think more, more deeply about giving next time. Okay, so basically they're cutting their own throats by what they've done. Same thing like when I gave and they weren't taking things out because, monthly or weekly, I make sure that I put it, it's a one-time donation. I'm not funding this weekly and monthly, So again, people now that have gotten caught in that, and one guy, it was on hospice, and he gave it what he thought was a one-time donation, and then they were taking this money out weekly, and his family was trying to look into it to get it stopped, to figure out how to counteract this. And again, a lot of people, especially if you're older, trying to track these things down is not easy. So they were having these things put on credit cards, they were taking it out of bank accounts, and now people, they've cut their own throat with it. Maybe they got refunded some of the money, but again, they're going to think twice about giving to the Republican Party, again, the Republic Uglies, And recently we've had Trump say, don't send any more money to the Republican Party, just send it to me. So I think I'll do another reading as long as we've got these out. So, there he goes. He takes off and barks, and now she takes off after him. So let's look and see, how this is bouncing back on Trump. With him saying, now don't give any money to the Republican agenda, just give it to me. And how are people feeling about that now that they know that they have been scamming money? How are the people feeling about giving to Donnie Dark going forward? Are they going to continue to give to him? Or have they wised up and said, look, you've made fools of us in X, Y, and Z, and we are not going to buy into it anymore. So let's look and see, what do we have going with this? Page of Swords. Now that this stuff is coming forward, that it's kind of whistleblowers, this is being talked about, okay? The challenge is moving forward. What's going to happen going forward? Now that this is coming out, that he has scammed money, okay? Their conscious thoughts about it are taking action, okay? They're going to be thinking about renewed action, what they're going to do next. Subconscious thoughts, out in the cold. not going to do this again. Okay, you screwed us over that time, screwed a lot of people over. We're going to think twice about taking action again and giving like we were. The past, okay, in the past, yeah, we were out there and we were helping with the cause. We believed in you, and we were willing to put that money. It was an emotional thing. We were willing to put that money out there to help you. Okay. Short term, no, we're looking at this deeper. We're looking at the truth of this. Okay. And we're not liking what we're seeing. How they see themselves. Yeah, we when it comes to taking action and giving, we're not hearing it. Okay? We're not feeling it. We're not seeing it. We're not hearing it. No. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Okay? Surrounding it, again, more truth is coming out. More information is coming out. How they've been taken to the cleaners. Okay? So what do we have? Hopes and fears, about working together with them again, about getting involved with it. Outcome, they're going to listen to the truth of this. Let me pull another card. Yeah, about giving. They're going to be more cautious about giving. Doesn't mean they're going to totally abandon and not give, but they're going to think twice about it. Yeah, they're really going to evaluate it, about giving anything else. And foundation is looking at how this has been abused, how he has used this funds. They're getting wiser. They're looking more into how he has taken this and used it for his own reasons and things, So there are still those that are Trumpites that will believe in him, but there are a lot more that are looking into it, and they're going to think twice before giving him like that carte blanche, especially after this coming out that people have been, that they really abused it. Okay. And I think that, again, when all of this comes out, the RICO charges, and they look at how he paid Ivanka money, gave her, $720,000, like she was somebody he was consulting with, how they funneled money, how they've taken money and just really abused the system. I think that when that comes out finally in the courts, because there's still those that think he's been set up and they don't want to believe any of it. I think it's got to come to the point of being in the courts where he's got to go testify, before other people are going to wake up. But it really now, with this coming out, this has started the ball in motion for them to start to open their eyes and go, oh my goodness. Okay. This man is saying how wealthy he is, and he was going to pay for all his own stuff for his, he didn't expect anything from the people, and what he was doing was grifting and stealing and stealing and stealing. And meanwhile, he's living in Mar-a-Lago, living the big life, talking the big stuff. And these people, a lot of people that are giving are blue-collar workers. They don't live that luxury lifestyle. And eventually, they're going to get pretty upset seeing that he's living this lavish lifestyle on their dollars. Okay, on their hard-earned money. That him and his family are grifting the money, stealing it, and using it for their own, pleasure. And this is going to make people upset. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Love and light. See you online. Don't forget to mask up. Stay safe. I don't want to hear that any of my tribe is down with COVID. Okay? So please continue to be safe out there, and we'll see you online.